All right. Hello, hello, hello. I'm back after it wasn't really that long realistically of an absence, but I have returned. And today I just need to farm. I need to farm, I need to farm, and I need to farm some more. The situation is dire. But the good news is I like honestly, it all works out in the end because it's like a 2 times week at this point, which is genuinely incredible because I needed that shit so badly. Like you have no idea. So I'm really happy that it's a 2 times a week in security challenge. That'll make my life a hell of a lot easier. Because this is the thing is like specifically I need a lot of precious metals and bro, I am never going to ever attempt to farm precious metals outside of a 2 times a week ever again. Cuz like okay, it I need let me think. I need about 200k, 300k, something like that. It takes me just under 20 runs of this method here to do that. I cannot imagine not being in a 2 times a week because do you have any idea how long that shit would take? I cannot imagine doing 40 runs on the space when they only have the lower amount. That's just insane to me. So I've just gotta kind of lock in, I guess. I mean, it's not really like it's not difficult to farm this stuff is the only thing. It's just time consuming. That's the only thing. The real bit that sucks about the grind in this game is it's just time consuming. It just takes for fucking ever, dude. It's funny though because it's like the game genuinely encourages you to take breaks. Which is I mean it does and it doesn't at the same time, if that makes sense. Like shit just takes so long to happen a lot of the time that it's like just a better idea to do literally anything else and wait for all of the just wait to reap all of the rewards, I guess. Because, you know, all of the timers for online stuff, you know, that shit takes forever. Nobody wants to, like, actively wait around for that. There's no point in doing that because it's, you know, it's just a timer for a week or 2 weeks or something ridiculous like that. The main things that I'm trying to do is I gotta get my security... I gotta get to level 78 there, which I'm already well on the road to. I mean, I was... So, it was not really a big deal. What's up, Prod? How's it going? Should I call you Yzat? Or Azat? I should probably say Azat, right? It's probably a... I'm good. I'm doing all right. I genuinely, I really didn't want to play the game today. I didn't want to play this game today, but I mean, I log in and I see the 2 times resources, and I was like, damn, I gotta get in. I gotta get in on that. You know, because I lost all of them, so I have to get in on farming them back. I was Yeah, I got all of my resources drained, but I was able to recover a little bit, and now it's just trying to get back to the level that I was at previously. So I'm basically just doing nothing but farming today, honestly. I've got to do 16 more infiltrations on that one, and then God knows how many I have to do on the support platform. Because I need fuel resources as well. Yeah, it's just genuinely nuts. It was funny because like as soon as that happened, as soon as that happened, I was like, man, PlayStation sounds really good right about now. Because it's like and this is the thing, is it like people have exploits that they can do on like any platform, genuinely, like even on PlayStation there's people that do weird stuff. But it's like it's not to this level is what I'm trying to say. So it was just a situation where it was just a situation of I was like, man, you get hit with that drain and then you're like, wouldn't it be awesome if I could just like not have to deal with this on this level? Yeah. I mean, I'm just glad that I had the um I'm just glad that okay, if anything, like the situation could have been a lot worse, genuinely. It could have been really bad for me. But all things considered, it was kind of, yeah, yeah. Um I'd taken I have experience, on PC. Like people tell you about this stuff. It's the draining and the hacking is unfortunately very well known. Well, see, yeah, it's just I have experience on I have experience with, I've heard about the different things that people can do, and if I didn't know what I was doing, I guess then that would be a problem. If I hadn't played on PC for a while and I didn't know, how to recover from draining, that would have been a major problem, but I had taken the necessary measures in order to um, make sure that if I did get drained, it wouldn't be like the end of the world. Yeah. Yeah, and it's just so funny to me because it's like it gets to a point, this is actually interesting. If there's that rail there, she can move faster when she's okay, interesting. I never knew that. Um my least favorite platform to farm is the combat platform. I fucking hate doing that one. It's not like hard, it's just annoying. I don't like it. Yeah, and it's funny to me. It's like, at that point you're not even playing the game. It's genuinely crazy how, you know, the and I mean, the kind of this kind of cheating has unfortunately been normalized. It's like, yeah, if you want to play the game, that's one thing. If you want to go to somebody's base and you want to just absolutely nuke their shit, if you want to, if you just want to mess them the fuck up, like that's one thing. But it's like, let's stay within the bounds of the game is all I'm trying to say, which is like the most basic rule of the game, you know, is to not cheat, but it's apparently that's like a I'm not saying that it's controversial, but it's like it's not a position that I think a lot of people hold, I guess. I don't know. And I feel like cheating in video games in general just kind of gets normalized to a point. Like, every game, like, okay, and I guess I should qualify this and say that, every game that you play is going to have cheaters in it, but it's like that shouldn't, put you in a position where you're like, oh yeah, this is normalized and this is like it shouldn't yeah, it shouldn't make you feel like this is a good thing to do. It shouldn't, you know. if you're playing a single player game with absolutely no online, you know, if you're playing, okay, you know, like I see people like mod like Resident Evil, for example, where, you know, they turn Leon into like CJ from San Andreas, or, you know, they turn Ashley into, I don't know, some other character. Like I don't know, I don't play Resident Evil, but you have these mods where you change, you know, like the models of characters and stuff like that. And you know, that's one thing, because, you know, single player game, no online component, you know, there's no competition, so unfairness doesn't exist in that regard, because there's no competition. But, you know, in a situation like this, and, you know, yeah, MGS5 is a primarily single player offline game, but it's also like, you know, there's still a competitive component to this, and you can't just ignore that, especially if you want to participate in it, you know. I don't have a problem with people modding things like the character models and whatnot in this game, and I think that that's just really cool, genuinely. Like when people do like challenge runs where they have like the guards with like 200% vision and stuff like that, that's really cool, to be totally honest. Like, that's awesome. I don't know if any of that does have an impact on, I don't know if any of that kind of thing has an impact on FOBs. I don't think it does, but regardless, I don't know. Yeah, it's just, again, you know, there's it's just common, it's just common courtesy, I feel like. You know, like the same way, like if you go onto like public transit, you're not going to be like playing your phone at full volume. You know, you're not going to be scrolling Instagram at full volume on your phone in a public space. It's just like common courtesy, you know? And it's the same thing here, you know? I mean, different setting, different kind of thing. It's a video game, but again, the common courtesy remains. The rules are different, but the spirit of it is the same. The spirit of, you know, let's not make life difficult for other people, you know? It was honestly kind of perfect, though, because I started playing, I was playing like Fallout this entire week. It was honestly great. Like, it was such a nice break, because I haven't played New Vegas in a minute, but it was really nice to play that. And god damn, that game is so good, bro. You know, it's like, oh, you're playing Kiwami. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's where I got the profile picture from. So I made that. I got that profile picture so long ago. Like, I had a Yakuza phase, I guess. I mean, I still love the games. I only got like, yeah, he's fucking nuts. He's so funny. I only got like, I only finished 0 through Kiwami 2. I didn't finish 3 because, like, I don't know, I just got tired of it. 3 was genuinely a fun game. I can understand like the criticisms people have of the combat if you're at all familiar with that. And this was not Kiwami 3, by the way. This was way before that. Um but yeah, I don't know. I just got tired, bro. I just got so tired of Yakuza, because it just like, it just felt like every single thing that you did would take like 5 hours in that game. And Yakuza 3, you know, there was an element to it where there was a mechanic where like you could do like side quests, right? But sometimes the side quests would have like specific endings that you had to like reach, and I mean, not never. I mean, it was only in 3, if I remember correctly, but like sometimes you wouldn't get the right ending of the side quest, and I don't know. Like, Yakuza is just, it's just a big fucking game. There's just so much shit to do and so much going on, which is, like, a good thing, don't get me wrong. I would rather a game have more content than less. But on the other hand, it's like, you know, you get to a point where you're like, it got to a point where I was like, there's too much to do. And every single one of these games is, I don't know, 5 hours long or something, or 50 hours long or something like that. I don't know. You could probably look it up, the actual, like, time it takes to beat the story. Yeah, I mean, and if you're just looking at the story, you know, that's still a good, maybe 50 hours is a bit of an overstatement. Maybe it's more like 30 or 40, but that's still a lot of fucking time in my opinion. And then you have, like, multiple games of, like, 30-hour play times, and you're like, yeah, man, I just don't feel inclined to do all of that. I really wanted to play, I'm probably going to regret this if I never finish playing the Yakuza games. I really wanted to play Gaiden because it looked so cool, and it apparently got a lot of good reviews. I'd always wanted to play Gaiden, but I never got through all of the rest of the games to get to that point. And the other thing is, like, if you just want to play a game because you want to get done with it and start playing another game, that kind of makes the other games just not enjoyable, if that makes sense. Like, that's kind of what happened with Metal Gear, to be totally honest. Like, I started Metal Gear because I really wanted to play 5, because I'd seen clips of that, and I was like, oh man, 5 looks so fucking cool. But I wanted to have the proper context for it. So I played all the rest of the games, and then I was like, oh my god, wait a minute, these games are incredible. I was like, holy shit, these games are awesome. The only one that I really didn't care for was probably 4. Not, I guess probably just because the cutscenes and that kind of thing. But, I don't know. 4 was a fine game. It was just like you really had to be patient, and it was just a lot of exposition and a lot of talking. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with having a deep lore, but it's like, maybe don't have your entire game be nothing but store and lore. Yeah, those are words. They are words technically, but maybe don't have your entire game be lore and story. That's what I tried to say. Peace Walker is a fun game. I've never played it since the first time I played it. I think I tried playing it again after I played it the first time, but I just kind of couldn't really do it. And it was kind of, I don't know, it's for the same reason that I don't really like playing the story missions of 5 over again, because number one, I've already, you know, played through those missions, so what's the point? It's like, I already know what's going to happen, I already know everything about it, so replaying the old missions are kind of pointless, in my opinion. But Peace Walker was very much designed for... It was designed for you to play it over a long period of time, number one. And... Yeah. The thing about Peace Walker is, like, it was designed to be played over long periods of time. It wasn't really meant to be, like... It wasn't meant to be a game where you sit down and you grind it out for, like, hours a day. It was really meant to be, like, sort of a, you just play it when you can kind of thing. Which is really, you know, it's really fun the first time you play it, I think. But, in my personal opinion, after the first time I played it, I just never really felt inclined to go back to it. Because a lot of it was... There was, you know, the online contingent to it. There was the co-op and stuff, which, you know, that there's another layer of gameplay there. There's another facet that you can engage with there. And I see, and I never played it online for reasons that I won't go into. It wasn't anything bad. It's just, you know, I'll just say, if you know, you know. There's a specific reason why I never played the game online. So yeah, I just kind of got to a point where I was just not really down with it. Because again, like I said, it was just not meant. It wasn't meant to be played the way a traditional game was played. Yeah. So it was just like a co-op thing. I mean, there were like competitive things that you could do, but most of it was a most of it was a co-op style thing. There will be a Peace Walker co-op. The online for Peace Walker is going to come back when the Master Collection Volume 2 comes out, so that'll be good. That'll be fun.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
I don't really know if I'm going to get that. Maybe, maybe not. I just don't really want to spend the money on it, to be totally honest. Yeah, I did something kind of stupid, and I recently got the first volume of the Master Collection on Steam, and I had the full intention of playing it, and then I just didn't feel like it. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna play this game, and then I just didn't care to. I just didn't want to. Every single unit is maxed out except for the ones that I actually need to use.
Please specify a project.
I think we're on the come up here with the. Hey, my sneaking suit. I should really. God, 12 days? Are we fucking serious? Hell nah, bro. I really need to upgrade that, though. I really need to upgrade that, though. I need to figure out what the grade 10 and 11 requirements are for this. That's what I need to find out. Yeah, I don't know. I wanted to. I wanted to play the Master Collection, but then I just ended up being like. I immediately lost interest, which sucks. I've always kind of wanted to do a non-lethal base, but that's a horrible idea, though. Let's see here. God, I'm not used to these stocks being so fucking low. I mean, I'm building myself up from basically nothing, so you gotta do what you gotta do. Military, what's up, bro? How's it going? I don't know if you missed all of the excitement.
Please specify a project.
Before I was at like 300k, I had enough precious metals to finish the um to finish this drone here. I need to do some math and figure out how much more I gotta do. Minus 148,604 divided by 1600, 13. So, okay, like, this is my thing. This is my thing here. What's up, man? How's it going? Good to see you, military. This is my thing. Is like, you know what? At the end of the day, I got lucky here because, you know, and I was waiting for this, honestly. I was waiting for this 2x week. I was waiting for this 2x week, and I'm just glad that it happened so soon. Because if I had been any, if it had happened, if it had taken any longer to happen, I would have been so fucked. Because I have all of these development projects going. You can see that drone. I want to finish all of that. I want to finish those drones because that's like one of the best security devices you can get. That's gonna get my security level pretty far up there, which is good, which is what I wanted. And I was really kind of going overboard. To be totally honest, I didn't like. Yeah, it was just the progress. The progress that I was making towards getting the other grade of the drone, that, you know, ground to a halt, obviously. But, you know, again, it was just, I guess, fortuitous that the 2x week happens now. And I can genuinely just grind all of the precious metals back today. And I'm probably just going to keep doing... I'm probably going to try to max out my fuel resources, which won't take nearly as long because I get many more fuel resources than I do. I should really just bring a fucking petrol bomb for that thing. There's no point in me. Can you guys stop, maybe? I should just bring a petrol bomb there. Oh, ouch. My battle dress got upgraded too, so that was good. Yeah, I don't particularly care, to be totally... you know, maybe if I was smart, I would max out all of my offline resources. Maybe I would do that, I don't know. But that would be fucking impossible. That would take way too long. Yeah, I got drained the other day. I got all my resources drained, so I'm just in the process of getting them all back. I'm not gonna fucking hack him back. See, I'm not a pacifist. I'm not a pacifist. But I also do think that, you know, to me, it's just not that deep. To me, I don't care. And if he's, you know, if people cheat in this game, if people can cheat to drain you of your resources, they can definitely cheat to get all of their resources back. I think I would be somewhat justified in trying to cheat to get my resources back, but I'm not going to do that because I don't want to. And part of the goal that I set out for this, you know, when I made this account, when I started maining on this account, my whole thing was I'm not going to directly cheat. I'm not going to directly, you know, do anything uncouth, so to speak. You know what I will do, though? I'm going to take a break. I think I have... The math that I did said 13, but it's always a... It's never a round number. So I'm probably still at that 13 mark in terms of runs that I have to do. But let me see here. What I want to see. Please tell me you have a Mid-Atlantic. Yes! We are in business.
Heading to FOB.
We're in business now. Nope, not that guy. Oh, man. Wait, where's the other one? Ah, piss. What happened to my other blue salamander? The fuck? He didn't get stolen. He couldn't have gotten stolen. I'm already on the deployment screen, though, so I can't go back. Whatever.
Deploying.
Ugh, this is gonna suck because this guy is like... This character's kind of worthless.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss. Be careful down there, boss.
Yeah, this guy's not my first pick for people to use while ghosting, but he has a 2 times, which is what I want. Oh my god, I've not done this in so long. You're up there. Can I hit this guy? Hold on. I hate doing this, because then I waste all of my damn bullets. I had a really good opportunity the other day. So, are there mines over there, or is it just the camera? Okay. So that's cool, I guess. One of those. One of those. Can I get both of them? It's fine. This character is just... Ugh. I hate using him. Ha! Idiot. Shouldn't have turned around, buddy. What am I doing? Good lord. Okay. I think that smoke grenade literally dissipated because I took too long. Oh my god. Ooh, I am so bad today. I'm so out of practice. I haven't been playing this game for like a week. Leave me alone. Okay, so he's got mines there, but that's easy enough to bypass. That's not really a problem. Now, as long as nobody wanders over here, can't really see where the mines are, but I think I should have passed them at this point. And you know what? Yeah, I think I'm good here. Yeah. They always put them at like that seam Oh man. I hate these fucking guards sometimes, dude. Look over here. I didn't mean to throw the smoke grenade. That was a little silly. That guy was already taken care of. Oh, I'm out of that ammo. See, that could have been really bad. If there were mines there, I wouldn't have seen them, and I would have gotten majorly fucked up. Stop moving, you bastard. I hate you. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the espionage score that I want this game. Oh my god, I'm so low on ammo. Jesus. Man, this was a terrible run, all things considered. I can't hit him. Man. I got not. Oh, I'm so fucked. I have 9 bullets left to work with. Is there a mine? No, there can't be a mine down there. I think I'll just do this. I don't think there's a camera. I think there might be a UAV up here, though. Somewhere in this general vicinity. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting a... there's no way I'm breaking the score. I just don't have enough ammo for it. One of the best things ever that I hope and pray for, but I will most likely never get. Is that guy gonna... Okay. He's not dead. No, he's not dead. One of the things that I wish for, but will most likely never get, is a level 78 non-lethal base. Because those are excellent for trying to get a lot of espionage. I'm so fucked. Are we dead ass? That's literally the best that I can do. I gotta watch that guy. I literally just have to... I can't do anything with the rest of these people. I'm doing alright. This ghosting run was kind of shit. This is not what I wanted. I wanted to get a lot more takedowns and stuff, but... I'm just gonna have to live with what I got, I guess.
Caution, rain approaching.
Yeah, now, I can't remember if... This guy probably has mines on the stairs. Although, genuinely, if I die, I really don't care. I was not using the character I wanted to use, and... in general, this was just not an ideal scenario, unfortunately. I feel like he'd have mines on the stairs, but I can't say for certain. Yep, he's got one there. I see that. Okay. Whatever you say. Okay. Well, that could have gone so much better. I guess I shouldn't be so hard on myself. that guy's getting fired, bro. That guy's getting so fucking fired. He was like literally 2 seconds too late. Hilarious. Let me see. How much espionage? Yeah, that was terrible. Like, all things considered, it wasn't bad, but I could have done so much better. I could have done so much better. I wasted so much ammo. But what are you gonna do? Don't really have a choice at that point. I just need my support and intel teams to level up, for God's sake. Please tell me there's more level 78s here. Come on, please. Ugh, of course. Like, seriously, if you're gonna get to, like, level 72, and then just, like, stop there, like, come on. Do me a favor and get to level 78, please. 77... I'm just gonna go back to the farming. I don't particularly like going for bases that aren't like max level just because I'm a weirdo like that. I only ever like going for the max level bases because I keep trying to break my espionage score of 163k. What's up? How's it going, man? I'm trying to break my espionage score of 163, and I can't very well do that if I don't go for a max level base, you know? Oh, Dimitri, how's it going, man? It was really awesome to see your videos, dude. I was so happy to see that. You know what? That reminds me. Right now, I have to do two things. I forgot. My list wasn't full. That's good. Now I have, hopefully, more wormholes, right? If you're active, I want to support your base because I want them wormholes, baby. Okay, so he was there. What the hell? That's so weird. Why couldn't I find the other blue salamander? I wanted to use this guy. It's whack. Yeah, I knew that he didn't get like stolen from like an infiltration or anything like that because he's on direct contract, so that's impossible.
shortly.
Yeah, I don't know. I think what I might do is maybe I'll just finish getting those precious metals and then I will call it a day there, honestly, because I do got other things that I want to do. I don't want to make this another 5-hour stream. I know that people would love that, but unfortunately, I don't really have the time to. Metal. Do. This is always the most fun part. That's funny. Everything is a Metal Gear reference if you look hard enough. Man, come on, I need to get these medals. I want to play Fallout. I think one of the worst things Konami ever did to this game was turn it into a fucking chore. Like, it's... Like, I don't have an issue with grind, but... Although maybe this'll... I don't know. Maybe this will refute that point. Maybe this is the exact opposite of what I'm trying to say. But I feel like I don't have an issue with the grind as long as it doesn't turn this shit into, like, a chore. And that is what I fucking hate about this game. Is that, like, I log into it and I'm just like, God, I don't want to do this. It feels like a job, you know? And I don't even make money from YouTube. No, I'm kidding. I really shouldn't complain because I do say, you know, I do this for the love of the game. Genuinely, I still do enjoy playing the game. Yeah. And this is the thing about games in general, is that, like, it just kind of comes down to, like, when you're, everything's on a cycle, I feel like. Everything is, you know, sometimes you want to play stuff, sometimes you don't. Dude, how long is this person going to be in here? I really don't know what I'm going to do in terms of getting the Master Collection again. Because I just don't have any desire to play the old Metal Gear games anymore. It's not that they're not fun, it's just, you know, I already know everything that happens, and it's like... I just, again, it ends up feeling more of like a chore than anything else. And you know what, to be totally honest, like... I feel like once you play 5 and once you get the idea of like how clean and smooth the gameplay is in 5, like you just never want to go back to any of the other old games. I mean, I get, you know, for some people that's not true. But for me, I don't know. I really value the modernity of MGS5 for better or for worse. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely considering Peace Walker for the online component, but I just don't know if it's like I just don't really know how I'm gonna I don't know if I'm gonna really pull the trigger on that is the only thing. Yeah, I saw that spec sheet, yeah. Come on. Can we hurry up, man? Oh my lord. My support unit is so close to max. I'm hoping that that will... I swear to God, like, I farmed so much staff. How many more do you need from me? I think I don't know. The game just ends up, like, dumping, like, whatever random ass people it can into those other units. Like, it prioritizes the main ones, and support and intel fall by the wayside, which is really annoying. I get so much GMP. I mean, I was farming for, like... How long have I been doing this? I don't fucking know. I've been farming for basically the whole stream, so... I'm not... I don't know. It'll even out eventually. I don't know how that works. I probably shouldn't take these lulls in the stream for granted, though, you know? Because if shit gets crazy, you know, I'm not gonna... If shit gets crazy, if I get pissed off later on, I'm gonna feel like an idiot for being... Aw, come on! I don't have all day. I mean, technically I do, but not really. Actually, I definitely don't have all day. I think I've got another... I don't know, maybe I'll be weird and do 2 streams in one day. Because I do have something that I've got to go do in a little bit here, but... Oh my god. Oh good lord. Oh yeah, it probably drained my offline, or my unprocessed too, didn't it? Or maybe not, I don't know. I think it did though. Do I need to farm more of these? I feel like I probably do. Oh man, I lost all of those. I had so many of those guns. Ah, shit. Wait a minute, I gotta check this shit. Hold on. Starting to realize I lost way more than I thought I did.
Heading to FOB.
I genuinely just thought it was the resources, I'm gonna be honest. Because I used to have like 80 of those AA guns, which farming that is just like it's like fine, it's like whatever, it's like not a big deal, but it's just like another thing that I have to do, you know. I think I still have them. Oh my god. No. I look poor now. I look poor. Look at... Oh my god. Look at my base, dude. Oh, I look poor. I look like I'm broke. I look like I'm fucking broke because I don't have any of the other fucking assault, the AA guns. This is tragic. Yeah, genuinely. The poor manipulator. The impoverished manipulator. I kind of want to redesign my emblem. Yeah, dude, if you don't have those AA guns, you look broke as shit. I'm sorry. You ain't nothing but a broke boy, 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 boy. Yeah, and I thought the fucking... Yeah, I thought it was just the resources. Ah, damn. My plants didn't go anywhere. That's cool. I got so many fucking plants. I'm not that poor. I'm poor, but I'm not that poor. And I got my cars and trucks, sort of. Yeah, okay, so those are fine. My walker gears and my parasites. This is so weird. I have no idea how this works. Like, does this just, like, become, like, what? I have no idea what gets drained and what doesn't. I bet you somebody's, like, sitting on that just to piss me off. Somebody's stream sniping that base, just watch. You're gonna sleep. Sounds good, bro. I'm really just dicking around, but this kind of looks tough. So the scale is 1.2 there. I kind of like that, honestly, I do. They're all animals, code names, special. Oh, I don't even know how to get those. I think that's just from, like, capturing outposts, I want to say.
Clouds approaching.
Oh, nice. That'll be really good to use. Make it fucking tiny. I don't know. I kind of like the other one. Maybe I'll redesign that later. I don't know. Can I just do like one more run before I have to go? Come on. Come on. Yeah, that would be ridiculous. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna keep pressing this button until I get in. Well, to be fair, I do have another week of this, so... Oh, sweet, cool. Thanks, game.
Heading to FOB.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna do like one more of this. Where is my other blue salamander? Why can I not find him? There he is. Why is he not all the way at the bottom? That's really weird. Maybe I should move Mr. I here out of the dam. Because I don't want him in the combat unit. That wasn't it. That's so weird. See, there he is. But he doesn't show up. That's so odd. Whatever. Nope, not Ocelot. I don't think I've ever used Ocelot once, I'm gonna be honest.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
The only thing that I don't like about doing these farming bases... Yeah, I know. I just like having all of them maxed out if I can because I'm OCD like that. Only thing I don't like about farming is getting these staff members from the base. Like, they're all S++, but they're not, like, the premier S++, I guess. Aw, man. Because, I don't know if you guys know the base that I'm talking about, but the one base that I usually farm for staff specifically, it usually has, like, staff that are, like, really, 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 really good. Like, they're all S++, but they're really all... I don't know how to explain it. Like, I think the ones that I get from the base that I farm for staff specifically have all of their medals. So that makes them, like, really, really, really good. And these ones are just, like... They're S++, but they can be... They can be, like, bad in other areas. And the other thing that's difficult about farming in general is that the medals just make their stats better. The medals just make them better. Come on. There we go. Yeah, they just make the stats of the characters better. See, this is what I'm talking about, is these guys are, you know, S++, but they're not all S++, if that makes sense. So technically they are worth grabbing, but they don't have all of their medals, and if I can get the people with the medals, I want them. Because those guys are, like, the best of the best of the best. If there was an S+++ category, it would be the guys with the medals. They should have done that. They should have made, like... Yeah, if you're not getting the S++ with the medals, it's fine, but you are kind of losing out a little bit. I think I'm going to call it for this stream after I get into the core here and get these resources. I'll do the math to figure out how much more I need after this point.
Arrived at Mother Base. Select unit.
This guy.
Staff assigned. Select unit. Staff assigned.
I do not want him in.
Select unit.
Oh, yeah, you know, see, this is the thing, is that when you're maxed out in terms of how many FOBs you've built, you don't have a waiting room anymore. All of the staff gets assigned.
Staff assigned.
Yeah, put him in the intel unit. Like, he's not useful, really, but... And I'll just wait for that to auto-balance itself, honestly. It doesn't matter to me. Hell, I could even put him in the fucking combat, or the security team.
Please specify
I don't know. I kind of want to get rid of those, like, shit guys that don't really give me a lot of benefit, to be totally honest. Oh my god, it's so tempting. I don't have the resources for it, though, because I'm trying to do multiple things at once. Okay, so I am maxed out on GMP. That is really weird. How do I have 36,000 GMP or 36 million GMP? That doesn't make any sense. Is this a consequence of the hack? I don't know.
Please specify a project.
It didn't affect my espionage score, which I'm honestly really okay with that. If it had fucked over my espionage score, I would have been a little upset. But then I probably would have been at like #1 on the leaderboards, which would have been a little funny. Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck is going on here. Okay, so only about 12 more runs to get all the stuff squared away there. I don't know. With that, I'm going to hop off here. I know this was a little short. I guess this was more of a sign of life than anything else. Just to show that I exist and I'm still playing. But, how many coins do I have? Like nothing. Like 100 coins. Yeah, that's useless. Not that I'm really gonna need it. Well, I hope I won't fucking need it. And I just got more money from that. That's funny. Anyway, yeah. So I'm alive. I'm still playing the game. Everything's probably fine. Hopefully. I don't know. We'll have to play a little bit longer to make sure, but I think we'll be doing okay. I think we're moving right along here. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching. I might be streaming again later today. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I do want to play Fallout, so probably not. But anyway, have a good one, everybody. Thanks for stopping by.